Jesus fucking Christ, that's a terrible piece of music. Oh god. I thought that was going to be better. It's not, unfortunately. Hello, once again. I was going to play Motorsport Manager again, but we did so terribly yesterday. I thought, what's the point? I rage quit basically. Today, instead, if I can get the game capture working, we're going to be playing... Is that working? Yes. We're going to be playing Crusader Kings 2, which is one of my favourite games of all time, actually. Oh, come on. There we go. It's a really nice, fun strategy game. There's a lot of intricate little things in the game, and it's very funny as well for a strategy game. We're going to go for the Gotland achievement. Oh, you can't actually see this. That's quite annoying. How am I going to get you to see this? Bear with me a moment. Let's see. Game capture. No. Game capture. Properties. Nope. Nope. I'm not going to be able to show it yet. Basically, you have to start out as the Hold of Gotland, which is this tiny little island here. Just for reference, this is in Scandinavia. This is where Sweden is in real life, and Denmark starts here. This little land. I think it's owned by Sweden nowadays. And all we have to do is take the whole of Scandinavia, which is, I think it's including Denmark, this whole peninsula, and then a little bit of, what's this? This is like Estonia in real life, I think. What's this? Yeah, Estonia. And you also have to take a bit of this, Novigrad, I think this is. I guess this is Russia in real life, or former Russia. Kind of like Ukraine is over here somewhere, isn't it? So north of there. But anyway, starting out as Scotland, we're going to take this whole thing. Fingers crossed. However, I am terrible at games, so it's fairly likely that's not going to happen at all. I'm just going to turn off Aztec Invasion, because that's a terrible, terrible DLC that should never be made. But they learnt their lesson and never did it again. So that's fine. This is a game made by Paradox Dev Studio, which make excellent games pretty much all the time. My follower count is off because someone followed offline. So I'm going to quickly see if I can make this work properly. Widget settings. Oh, the game's dinging at me. How do I increase this? End follower goal? Oh great, just deletes it. I'm an idiot. Hang on. July, okay. Fine. That should be on the screen now. Perfect. Yeah, it works. Fine. Disaster averted. So we start out as Scotland. We start out as Stein of Gotland. We're 26. We have no family, no living family. First thing we do is get married. So we set marriage, get married ambition, and straight away we want to get married. You can use this. It'd be handy if there's someone that's quick, or a genius, or strong, or attractive. No, those are all the traits that carry on through your family line. So if you have kids, they have a chance of gaining those traits from their mother. And later on, if we want, we can do some inbreeding and make sure sure those traits stay in the family, as it were. Strong's a good starting out one though. We're looking for a woman who is not imprisoned, she's not married, she's not a ruler, she is in diplomatic range, and we don't care if she's going to join a court, and she needs to be in our religious group. Guyla of... is that... that's pronounced Delamark, I think, isn't it? She's lowborn, so we're going to lose prestige if we did marry her. So let's look for... do we have any geniuses? No. Do we have anyone that's quick? She's beyond childbearing age, so that doesn't matter. Attractive. I think these are all lowborn, aren't they? Because they don't have any titles. You'd see titles here, I think. Yeah. So that's quite annoying. Okay. Well, there's no indecent, so we're just going to have to marry someone that's kind of meh. Someone non-lowborn. We don't want a child. This would give us a non-aggression pact with the Isle of Man, which is alright. They're a very, very tiny nation. Isle of Man is this one here, out in the middle of nowhere. So I've got the choice of... I mean, neither of these two are great, to be honest. We can't really marry any of these because they're all landed, which means that our kids would be under their dynasty instead, I think. We'll see. It works weirdly. They're both paranoid, which is annoying because that means we get weird character interactions. I don't know if we want a zealous wife, because that would mean if we do anti-Paius stuff, her opinion of us would go down a lot. I think we may be better off with this one then. Let's marry her. Gain a whole prestige. One entire prestige. That's fine. We do have a full council, which is nice. Some nations in the game don't start with a full council. These guys are kind of all in the best spots right now. That's fine. We want to make sure they're doing stuff that's going to be helpful for us. Stealing tech from Byzantine is great because Byzantine has, if you look at these tech trees, they have like really high tech in almost everything, which means that we can level up quickly. And we don't have any political opponents yet, so there's nothing else for our spine master to do. This is our starting nation, so we don't need to settle. We're not going to be constructing stuff, or we don't need to do it quickly. Prestige is great for Vikings. We're going to be conquering earlier than we're going to be raiding, I think. So we're probably better off trading troops rather than organising raids. Do we need to fabricate claims? Not so much as Vikings. We're probably better off sowing dissent in this nation. This symbol means that this is the capital. Uppland is the capital of Svitjord, or Sweden. And we're going to sow dissent, so this guy's vassals are all going to get grumpy with him over time. Which is good for us because they'll start civil wars, they'll break off and become weaker nations that would be easier for us to take. We don't need a region right now, we can't nominate a successor. Wait till we get some kids, we don't have enough money for this yet. Fine. So let's look towards maybe raiding actually. This is pretty good. Whether that is France, I don't want the whole of France after me. Are they at war though? No. Is this a one thingy nation? No, it's not. So we're looking for easy nations in Scandinavia to pick off, and then we can just kind of rub around and steal some. Where am I looking? Hotkeys. There we are. So we want to kind of take an entire duchy, which is this area here, but we want to be looking at places that we can see. Look, if we tried to get this 3-province duchy here, which would be great, but part of it is part of a huge nation of Sweden, which would make it really, really difficult to take. So we want to be looking at more stuff like this, these 2 little nations by themselves. This guy only has like 400 troops, and we have 1.1 thousand. We can only subjugate him though, which is annoying, because that would mean we don't actually own the land. He would still own it, and he'd be super angry at us, and he'd do a civil war almost instantly, which is really annoying. The only solution to this is to fabricate a claim on his land. Maybe that's worth doing. But if we took one next to it, that'd make it easier to take instead. So let's look elsewhere. How big are these guys? Very, very small. That's great. This guy's tiny. And we could easily take some of this. I think once we've taken this one, we can take this one as well, because it's a bordering province. So let's try and go for that first. We're going to try and take Lansipurja. Lunsipuja. I don't speak Swedish or Norwegian or anything, so my pronunciations are going to be a little bit off. Okay, let's start actually playing the game. Let's get some prestige. It's always good with Vikings. We're getting married. Prestige again. Actually, that quest line that we just clicked can actually make us a. Oh, pardon me, I'm drinking a fizzy drink. Can actually make us a impaler, which is a pretty fun trait to have. I think gives you prestige as well. You lose piety, I think. Prestige is kind of what other lords and stuff think about you, and piety is how kind of godly and how religious you are. It's not. I guess it would be godly for Norse. We're Norse. Pagan. Sorry. We got married. We want to have a son as soon as possible. Yeah, so we've got 1.14 troops, and this fella's got 297. So we can pretty much just march over and take his land. So let's do that. We've got very high martial, which is great, so we don't have to faff around trying to hire decent commanders. We'll lead it ourselves, that's fine. You get good prestige and stuff as Vikings for leading an army yourself. So that's fine, we'll do that. Oh, did this guy have allies? Just one. Who has? We've still got double the size of their army, I think. It doesn't say there. In Hearts of Iron 4, this menu would say our relative manpower, which is handy for just comparing whether we need to be careful or not. We should probably be careful anyway. Cruel is pretty good from what I remember. And I kind of want to be an impaler. So let's continue down that quest line. Nope. So that would have attacked over a river, which would have made it a very difficult battle for us, because we're the aggressing force. It's easy to defend from a river, but it's very difficult to attack over a river. So we're just going to sit here and siege this place. Sap me. Sap me. Maybe I should have turned off cultural names. I think they're also going to come down and besiege Gotland. But that's fine. So we've taken this place, let's take this place. There, we're going to have a very small garrison there, that's fine. Excellent. So that's our Chancellor sowing distrust, making Sweden less stable. I keep wanting to say Switzerland. It's nowhere near Switzerland. It just begins with an S. Hang on a sec. Cool. And there we go, we've got that place. We'll attack these guys. We'll probably defeat them. Fingers crossed. Oh no. Oh dear, we lost. That is super annoying. That is really super annoying. Maybe we can go home and get some more people. Surely we can't lose this early. We've got 300 people we can raise, like, pretty much instantly. How do I disband this? I'll keep that X. Cool. 900 now, excellent. Let's go all the way back and see if we can defeat this army. Hopefully we can. Oh. Oh, we've got some more warriors, which is super handy. Wife is pregnant. It's just gone. Oh, that's super annoying. Those are free troops anyway, so it's not that bad. How many did we kill? 7 of those. Wow. Ah, nice. They got the same thing, same event as us, but we squashed them instantly, which is good. Those guys are probably going to have to defend Gotland then, because I think they're being chased. Maybe not. Ah, we've won. Excellent. Force our demands, and we're in that bit. Nice. So next bit we want to get is this one, but we will have a non-aggression pact with him. Yeah, sorry, truce. Until the 22nd of July, 874. So that's 5 years' time. Excellent. And yeah, we can disband them free of charge. Excellent. Excellent. Where do we want to go for now? Is this an individual nation? It is. It's got quite a lot of troops though. So Vikings work weirdly. You can call all of your vassals in to fight wars for you. This guy hasn't got many. I don't think we can declare war on him. No. Only subjugation. And oh, we've got prisoners to ransom. That'd be good. Make some money. 10 gold. Yeah, that's fine. Excellent. We need to save up money to create this title, which will mean that we're able to, because we'll be a duke rather than a count, we're able to hold more counties that we otherwise would be able to. Is that follow bar in a good place? I feel like that's an annoying place. Is there much on the bottom left of the screen in this game? I don't think there is. That's probably fine. We have penalties and stuff just because we've only just captured the place, and we need prestige before we can level these places up. So we're just going to sit about and get prestige basically. And we don't have a regent. Let's make our wife the regent, because that'll make her like us more, and that means we're more likely to have children. We don't have an heir, we can't nominate a successor, and we can't create a title yet. Fine. This is fine. Excellent. Now I've got a son, nominate him, just because he's our son. and you become this character when we die, so we kind of want him to be in charge of the kingdom. Also fulfill our ambition. We're very close to being level 8, so we'll do improved diplomacy, because that gives us prestige, which we can spend on its castles and stuff. So I guess it's going to be a little bit boring for a bit. How many troops have we got? 1244. So I think we're probably going to go for Lapland first. We can't attack this guy yet. We can attack this guy. I'm not sure we have enough troops quite yet though. So let's wait for this to build up. A levy of 14 apparently. Okay. I'm not sure how advanced plan works out. What? Yeah, I don't understand. Anyway. Great. Okay, we've got some zealots who will fight for us. So we could go to war now. We've got 1500 troops, and this guy has, it's just him, 800. So we almost double his manpower. He doesn't have any defensive packs, which is the better of the two. It's this one, Podjama. So let's go for that one first. We don't have any free commanders because they are all going to be doing stuff. So this is our Chancellor and our Steward who are currently preoccupied. So what we can do is tell them to stop doing what they're doing. And instead get them to join the army. So there's a way to like auto distribute, because I've got like insane numbers of people in the middle. Ah, here we go. Like that is a bit better, I guess. You want as even numbers as you can get. That's as close as we're gonna get. Fine. Who's our second best? This guy. As long as they don't have any combat penalties. Nope, fine. So let's just march up here. Where do we go here? Let's go here, because that's the place we actually want to take. Which is annoying because it's destroyed when we do take it, but it makes it easier to win the war. So we'll go for a Parjama first of all. Ah, great, we're ill. We're gonna die super quickly. We're ill and we're wounded. We're gonna die. And we're gonna become a 0-year-old. Oh no, we're no longer ill. That's handy. So hopefully we can get this before he can run down and capture Gotland. We're in a deficit because we're paying for troops that we can't afford. That's fine. Let's siege this one. I think when you siege... this guy wants white peace. Oh, he surrenders. Excellent. That was easy. Nice. How long till we can declare war on this guy again? 4 years. 4 more years. So, in this duchy is also this one. We can declare war on this guy, I think. Which one do we want to take? We want to take Satakunda. As long as we get all of our... Oh no, we haven't got him back yet. Ah, that's because... Yes. This is fine. Satakunda. Your father-in-law, Kettle of Man, died in battle. Oh, yeah, we don't know him. That's fine. So they are father-in-law. They're important. So does this guy think he can beat us? I know he's walking around. I thought he was attacking us. It's like, I don't think he can take us with those troops, but we've been defeated by less with more. Nice, we've got the place we meant to capture. Let's also ransack his other thing, that'll make it harder for him. No need, he's surrendered. Excellent. Let's go and disband our troops. You have to be in friendly territory to disband troops without losing. I think you lose like 40% of them or something. That's fine. Pardon me. This guy doesn't have many soldiers either. So we should be able to... Why did I click this tab? I think I meant to click that. We should be able to take him pretty easily. We're going for this duchy right now, which is quite a lot of provinces for one duchy. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But Finland is pretty big, I guess. So we're pretty low on money. We probably want to raid instead. Do we have any galleys? Yes, we do. Just a sec, guys. Okay, what's that doing? Oh yeah, raiding. We want to raid. Where do we want to raid? Places that are good economically, so probably France. Hopefully that doesn't screw us over. Need to make sure we set these as looters, because you can go all the way to France and then they're just not allowed to loot anything. Now it's free ships. I think you're only allowed to, 4 ships, you're only allowed to take like 400 people with you. Which is kind of annoying. So I don't know if this is going to work properly really. Because that's all one like contingent. Yeah, too big. Fine. So we're going to have to walk this army over. And the fleet's just going to have to sit nearby. And like collect the gold for us. That's fine. Scarred, I think that gives us prestige. Yeah, that's great. I'm no longer wounded, which is also very good. So we have to take these ships along with us to actually store the loot we get. We are looking at, is it Z to toggle this? Yeah. This is the stuff we can get without actually fully sieging the shop. We may actually be alright here. If everyone does die, it would be annoying. We've already got like, I've got 8 gold. That's not very much. Here we defeat them. Wow. That's great. That's actually really good. We could sit here and siege it, but we're only going to get like 17 gold out of it. Already like half full. So let's just go to this one here, which is pretty rich as well. Yep. So we'll just send you back home. And the account as well. Nice. We only lost 2 gold and we made 40. Which is great. And our levy size goes up because Vikings love when you go raiding. Yep, so I think we could become an impaler. Have we been at war with those guys yet? I don't think we have. We probably want to take Usima. Doesn't have many troops, so that's fine. Usima. Oh, we can raise tribal army. Oh my god, we've got loads of prestige. Training grounds, yep. How do we raise our levy? Yes. I'm doing it this way because now it's getting to the point where if I raise like this, we're going to get tiny little armies all over the place. Like this place has got 90, 34 and 15. It's not enough for us to worry about. We're off just with the 1330. Just died of stress. Which is a thing, apparently. That's quite annoying. So he's killed our Chancellor because we got caught. Chancellors are really annoying to replace. I guess we want to probably, what do we want to do? Probably improve relations with Denmark just so they don't squash us. It's this one, right? Yeah. I think Denmark are pretty good allies to have. Sake. No real. What's our minor title? Oh, one of our commanders died. I guess this guy. Pretty good. I'm no longer ill. How many times have we had different diseases now? This is pretty nuts. Let's just take this place. This is annoying. Because I don't think he's just looting, is he? Is he actually at war? So if we wanted to fully take this duchy, we'd have to take part of Sweden, which would be really annoying to try and do. So I've almost taken this place. This one will be real easy to take because it won't have a very big levy now. Garrison. So we'll just pretty much march in and take it instantly. And he's already surrendered. Nice. Excellent. So we have this, which is a temple, which we're not allowed to hold. So we'll create a new vassal. Our first vassal. Can we create this duchy yet? Do we own enough? We've got 1, 2, 3 out of 5. We should be able to create the title, surely. Yes. We just need the money. That's fine. Let's just sit here and collect some money. We are losing money. Oh, that's because we've got a levy upkeep. Well, we haven't anymore. So we're not actually gaining very much a year anyway. Annoyingly. So we are going to have to raid places if we want money. This truce is about to expire, which means we can get that duchy in a sec. There we are. This guy should have, yeah, he's got virtually no army. I'll just march up here and take it. Oh, why has he got a... Is he trying to take it as well? I'm not sure what's going on here. But we can defeat them anyway. Oh no. He surrendered to Sweden. Not Sweden, to this guy. That's really annoying. That's so annoying. Can we go to war against this guy? He's got quite a lot of troops. He did just defeat us. I think we wait till most of these have built up before we do anything. This is all part of Sweden as well. But as long as Sweden don't declare war on us, which they probably won't, we're safe. So yeah, I've actually got to go hairdressers in like 10-15 minutes, so I'm probably going to finish there. Thank you for watching. I guess I won't be back tonight because England's playing. I'll probably be back tomorrow afternoon though. So yeah, I haven't got any outro music lined up because the intro music was terrible. I usually just replay that, but it was awful. So I'll just end very cliffhanger-esque. Yeah, thank you for watching. Bye bye.